Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, story timers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. Today is Friday. This week is flying. This has been a very quick week. I know some of you are off on Monday, and that may feel like it's going by faster, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe some people feel like it extends the week. I really am not sure. All I can tell you, boys and girls and boys, and those of you watching is, oh yeah, I'm hungry. No, I'm just going to say that this week is flying by. I cannot believe it is Friday, June 4th already, and it's cloudy again. Nutley, New Jersey, I really wish the weather over here would get a little bit better because I really just want to mow my lawn. That's it. But I mean, I'm really excited that we have so much rain because I know our friends over in California are really getting hot weather. In fact, Jim Tomlinson said yesterday, I think it was 102. 102. Now, next week, I know here it's supposed to be really warm, but today, I don't know. All I know is it's a big chance of rain, and that means we need to bring the sunshine this morning. So, who woke up really grateful? I know I did. I woke up so grateful this morning. I did. I wake up most mornings grateful because you know what? What is there not to be grateful for? If you're waking up, I get to come over to Storytime to see you. Good morning, Storytimers. Ryan's here all the way from the UK. I mean, honestly, what more could I need? So take a deep breath. Sit back, relax, well, except for the part where we have to exercise, because you definitely want to exercise while we alphabetize. Alphabetize and exercise. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We take the alphabet, we repeat it over and over every day, just so that the little ones can learn through repetition. And you know, there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and we make body movements for each one. Today, let's go old school. Let's do our arm circles, our seated jumping jacks, and our arm circles again. Yeah, because you know what? Movement is so important, and it's really great to get your endorphins going. The other thing that's really important with our healthy habits is waking up and brushing your teeth, doing a little floss, right? And then drinking water. Water is so important, especially now that it's getting warmer out. And you want to make sure that you stay hydrated because it's good for your skin and it's good for all of your organs. So why don't you get out your water and take a sip with me? Now here I take a sip to 5. Why? Well, because I know then consistently I'm drinking the same amount of water pretty much each time. So why don't you try it out with me? Here we go, because you should totally drink more water. Ready? I count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So good. So we have a healthy habit of waking up with gratitude, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, and then, of course, we also want to make sure that we stay nice and hydrated. It's so important. And laughter is so important. So if you have a reason to giggle in the morning, good morning, Jim Tomlinson. How are you? So we were just talking about California and how warm it is out there. And I don't know if you have any rain coming, but we've got so much. I wish I could send it to you. I'd put it in an envelope and I'll mail it to you because I would like a little bit more sunshine. So maybe if we have like a little, I don't know, pen pal situation, you could send me some sunshine. But yeah, laughing in the morning is so important, which is another reason why I love to come over here and hang out with you guys, because I know that something funny is going to happen. It always does. Usually around the time where I have to recite an alliterative sentence and I trip myself up and I'm like, so I don't want to get sad. So I just, just giggle about it. Wait, did I put my glasses on upside down? No, that was in 4th grade. So if you want to try the alliterative sentences with me, I put them up on the screen and I don't say them right away. So it gives you guys a moment to check it out. So perhaps you might want to recite your own alliterative sentence and try. And like I say every day, do not, my friend Mary's here. And she said, I look like Harry Potter. Yeah, that's right. Hey, you know what? If you wore the glasses, you'd be Mary Potter. See? I mean, honestly, there's just so many laughs here. Jim Tomlinson, whoa, 102? That is so warm. That is, I wonder what the weather's like around the rest of the world. Like, for instance, Germany and Ireland and England. I just wonder if it's always this, I don't know. I just find it fascinating. Today is the 4th of June. 1 month from now is July 4th. What? It's so going by so fast. Next thing you know, we're going to be picking out Halloween costumes. And then Santa Claus will be here. Holy guacamole. Thank goodness I didn't take down my Christmas tree. You love my Christmas tree? I love my Christmas tree. I never want to take my Christmas tree down. I don't. But you know what? It's also because you never know. Santa Claus is pretty busy. And he might just drop by presents. Maybe books. I don't know. But who's ready to exercise? I don't care if you're at your desk. I don't care if you're in a chair. I don't care if you're everywhere or anywhere. I was just trying to rhyme. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Today's letter is, let's see. Yesterday was T. So that means that today's got to be, if it was T, today would be U. So now, what? 62.6 degrees north coast of Ireland. Actually, that's not bad at all. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Nice to see you. So if yesterday was the letter T, that means today is the letter U. So today's letter is U. Today is a cloudy day over here in Nutley, New Jersey. Today we're celebrating unicorns and the universe. And let's see, perhaps, if there are any names on the back of the letter U. Well, interestingly enough, I met a friend who's a grown-up whose name starts with the letter U. Her name is Ungala Grace. She's an artist. She's amazing. And I wonder, hey, good morning, Aunt Cecilia. Nice to see you. Oh, I love my family. Okay, this is what the letter U looks like. This is what the list of names in the back looks like. Uh-oh. You know what that means? I'm going to shout out the adults. That's right. The letter U is going over here with Alpha Bear. And I'm going to shout out the name of the adults I see. So good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Aunt Cecilia. And good morning, Andreas and my mom. Because I saw that they liked us. They liked us, but they didn't say anything. But that could be because they're at work and they're undercover. They're kind of like Clark Kent right now. And anybody that said good morning, you guys are my Superman. Oh, that's pretty amazing. You're hiding out. And there she is. Don't go breaking my heart. Now I look like Elton John. Good morning. Thanks, Ryan. That's so sweet of you. Jerry Reesby's here. Yeehaw! Good morning, Jerry Reesby, all the way from Texas. Nice to see you. So, the letter is U. We're about to exercise. We are going to build up our muscles. Today we're going old school. We are going arm circles. We're doing jumping jacks. Everything's seated. Are you ready? You love my glasses? Thanks, Mom. I like them too. I used these when I was Elton John for one of the videos on Girls Gone Green. That's right. All right. My hair's so soft today. I just washed it and dried it. I'm telling you, it's like silky. All right, here we go. Unicorn. Today's all about the unicorn. Look. And I have some really interesting books. I just think we're going to have fun. I think it's a silly kind of a day. I want to be silly because it's rainy. So remember, whenever it's rainy outside, you have to pull for that pocket of sunshine that we've stored away for so many times because it's so important. Pick the sunshine out of your pocket and sprinkle it everywhere today because today's going to be a rainy day. Not for our friends. It's not. No way. No how. It's Friday, June 4th. And today I see sunshine in our future. All right. Who's ready? Arms out. Let's start out with, non-spaghetti arms, seated jumping jacks from A to M. A to M, 13 letters in. Then there's a space between M and N. It's the middle. You say middle. We shout it out. N to S. We're going to do arm circles. Then S to Z. We're going to do arm circles the opposite way. Here we go. Ready? I want to hear everybody nice and loud. Those of you that are living around the corner in Nutley and Bloomfield, I better hear you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yay! I love it. I love it. Rainy days are peaceful for some, unless you're a crossing guard or a garbage man or what else? What would not be peaceful? I don't know. But I will say this. If you find peace in a rainy day, namaste to you. I find peace in a rainy day when I'm home. But when I'm at work, I'm like, come on. It's got to get brighter in here. But I have Annie Tedesco coming in as my first client. And that is one woman that knows about laughing and sunshine. So I'll be fine. Yeah, I will. Okay. Next, we're going to practice the ASL alphabet. Today's Friday, No Peek Friday. I just made that up right now. No Peek Friday. All right, I'll show it to you. I'll let you see what it looks like. And then you can memorize it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, today's letter, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So proud of you. For those of you at home that practice your ASL alphabet, I have to tell you right now, you are building character. I'm so proud of you for practicing your ASL alphabet. I am really thrilled because one day you're going to find a reason to use it and you're going to thank me. That's right. I love it. My aunt says, namaskre. The crazy in me recognizes the crazy in you. That's true. You know what? That calls for a rubber chicken moment. Okay. I got to say that. No Peek Fridays. I should really write this down. No Peek Friday. ASL. Okay. I also have something else that's coming to Storytime when A starts. It's going to be pretty amazing. I am so excited. I came up with this idea. We're bringing it to Storytime, and I will tell you what. It's going to be exciting. All right. I'm going to start giving out $1 million, gajillion, $1 billion to those of you that need it. Well, it's in universe bucks, so it means that it's more for like keeping yourself upbeat and happy. And yeah. Oh, I'm going to. I put it right next to the vitamins, so I won't lose it, okay, Ryan? He knows me very well. Today, you know what else? During our social distance buddy time, which why don't we just have that now? And then Lisa, I'm going to say your sentence. We're going to go a little out of order. I think maybe I need a little bit more water. Yeah, get your water out, everybody. Hydrate. I love water. So lucky to have palatable, clean drinking water. It's something I'm very grateful for. I really am. So abundantly grateful for water. I love water. Now, here's what we're going to do. I am going to get out our social distancing buddy. We are going to ask Bartholomew to come front and center. And then Make-A-Wish Uni. Okay? And then Cecilia will heal you. Where'd she go? Hey, Cecilia. Okay, here we go. Today I have a special request, and I know I have a million people watching me right now. My audience is so huge, and I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful that I have so many people that are here, that are light workers, that are going to do this together with us. And I really want to ask if I could please have all of your help to universally open this world up and make it a place where we can all get together for a universal hug. Because I will tell you this, I'm going to just be a little honest here. You all know that my executive producer, Ryan, is a very special person to me. And he is like near and dear to my heart. But he's oh so close, but so far away. He's all the way over in Northern Ireland, UK. UK. We need the UK to be able to come to the USA. That is my plea for the day, to the universe. It's not really a plea because the universe hears me and knows that I'm not begging or asking like that. I'm just saying today, because I waited to the letter U to say UK and USA, get it together, all right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, and then we'll ask for love and light for umpires, umbrella makers, and Ugandans. All right, and anybody else that you want. We can send love and light and peace and healing. But my Make-A-Wish uni and my Cecilia will heal you. Cecilia will heal you is going to heal the earth, and it's going to make it so that this way we can finally get together. You guys. Okay, now let's say something nice for the rest of you, since it's not all about me, but today I actually asked for a special favor. I would just like to say, universally, thank you for being here every day. It's been a long time since we started this passion project of reading, March 21st, 2020 to be exact, and I could not be more grateful that you're here. And my friends watch, my family watches, and that we could just really just support everyone that might be isolated, alone, and feel unloved. So this is the place that you want to come when you want to feel loved and accepted and lifted up in light. So on the count of 3, are you ready? We're going to put everybody here that we want to say a wish for, and then here, and then, a beam of light from your heart chakra to mine, and mine to yours. So are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty awesome. You guys are amazing light workers, and I want to say thank you to you, because together we can elevate the vibration of the global population, and we can tilt the scales to positivity one day at a time, one kind word at a time, one good deed at a time, random acts of kindness, people. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You know what? Get over here, Squish. We are getting Squishmallow involved too. Extra hugs, extra love, extra light from Lily and Melanie, all the way from Massachusetts. They were watching yesterday with their friends. They had a group together. They had Ariana and William over. And let me tell you, that is because their grandma, Sherry Clip, is amazing. And she is one of the most supportive people ever when it comes to story time. So thank you to you and to everyone else that supports story time every morning. All right, it's time to face the alliterative sentence. This one is by Lisa Marie Lambert Gussie. I'm going to put it up so that if you guys want to try it, you can. I'm not going to look. I don't know where Frank Simon is today. I hope he's okay. I'm not looking. I promise. I wouldn't make it up. Okay. Undo unhealthiness, unworthiness, and unhappiness by unfolding the urge to unite with the universe by unlearning and understanding the ultimate in you. I love this sentence. This sentence, I'm taking a picture. It goes exactly with everything that I just said. That is amazing, Lisa. Undo unhealthiness, unworthiness, and unhappiness by unfolding the urge to unite with the universe by unlearning and understanding the ultimate in you. Undo unhealthiness, unworthiness, and unhappiness by unfolding the urge to unite with the universe by unlearning and understanding the ultimate in you. I think we should all just say that over and over. Undo unhealthiness, unworthiness, and unhappiness by unfolding the urge to unite with the universe by unlearning and understanding the ultimate in you. Holy guacamole. That is a beautiful statement. Oh, I have the chills all over. That was amazing, Lisa. I'm telling you right now, that was the greatest sentence so far. And yes, Lisa wins. That is amazing. I need to copy that and put that somewhere in. That is definitely going up on my page. That is beautiful. Okay? Where did it go? I gotta find it again. Check this out, you guys. Is there a way to copy this? I don't even know. I need to figure out if I can copy and paste it. I can't do it from there. Namaste. I think that was amazing. And you know what's wild? Is that I had no idea that you wrote that beautiful sentence, and that today we sent out Love and Light early with the same sentiments that, like, the unloved, everybody deserves love. Lisa, I should frame that. I should. Oh, I did take a picture on my phone. That's amazing. That is, you can see my silly face. I love it. That is getting put somewhere. Maybe I'll paint it on canvas this weekend. That is just beautiful, Lisa. Thank you so much for that. Love, 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 love it. Wow. Now it's time for vitamins. I feel like something really positive. Well, you know what? I feel like something really positive happens every day. The fact that we get to wake up, the fact that we get to, experience life and go to work and try to make a difference and come here. But today it was just like, maybe I'll eat pizza today. Oh, my favorite. Okay, are you ready? It is vitamin time, you guys. This is the part of story time where we learn that healthy habits and good manners are going to come together. Why? Well, healthy habits is taking your vitamins. Good manners is to say please for the vitamins. Thank you for the vitamins. And also, don't chew with your mouth open or talk with your mouth full. No, not good, not healthy, not okay. But are you ready? I'm so ready. Anybody want to guess? 2 perps. 2 perps, please. Okay? So we've got, the choices are pink or purple. Remember, there is a random yellow one in there. That will be the winning one for $1 million, gajillion, bajillion dollars given through the universe. Whoever picks the right vitamin color, 2 of the same Jerry Reesby, you got it. Red and purple, my mom says. You got it, mama. Whoever picks the correct vitamins gets to pick the page in the little yellow book. My favorite, Beginner's Guide to the Universe, okay, by author Mike Dooley, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. And I feel like I do live an unusually happy life. And I'm telling you, it's amazing. You guys are the best. 2 pink, 2 red, whatever. You got it, okay? Here we go. All right. So if I couldn't open the vitamins, I'd say, please, may I have my vitamins? And, oh, wait. 2 of the same? Yep. So we've got Jerry with 2 of the same, 2 purple for you, Ryan. And my mom and my Aunt Cecilia both, nope, my aunt picked 2 pink and my mom picked a pink and a purple. Wow. That's pretty wild. All right. This is going to be good. Here we go. Please, may I have my vitamins? Sure, you can have your vitamins. Here we go. Okay. I'm not looking. Where did I put the cap? Uh-oh. All right. Here we go. On the count of 3. 2 the same is 2 purple and 2 pink. Right. Yeah. but you aren't. So confused. We're gonna be fine. I'll figure it out. 2. Oh, so you think Jerry should say 2 of a specific? You know what? Let's see what happens. This is where it gets really interesting. And then we could have more than one reading. I mean, it's a great day for great messages. Here we go. 1, 2. Ooh. It's a pink and a purple. Guess who gets it? My mom. Where'd she go? There she goes. Rules do matter. I know. I know. See that? But look, did it matter? Because look at what happened. My mom got it. She got it. It's supposed to be pink and purple, but we know. We got it on a technicality. Ryan. All right, here we go, you guys. This is when all of us get to take our vitamins together, and I love it. And this is what's going to happen next. So what we want to do is, at the same time, we're going to take our vitamins. And now, we're not going to chew with our mouth open. We're not going to talk with our mouth full. Mom, you need to pick a page between 7 and 158, please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I will tell you right now. Sour is not even the word. It's an understatement. Because I brush my teeth and I come over here and you know this. I say this every day, but I used to take different vitamins. They weren't so bad. I got to break myself back into these. Ryan, you're so silly. Okay, my mom has picked page 116. 116. Let's check it out. Let's see what page 116 is in the little yellow book. Here we go. I don't know if we've ever read this one. Okay. Thank you, Jerry. It's a good idea. I should. I'm going to drink some water. I had to refill my water. That's wild. That's how much water I've been drinking. I try to, keep up and put it in this bottle as like a measure. But you know what happens? Sometimes it runs out. Now we're back. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Jerry. Good suggestion. Page 116, all the way over here in the little yellow book. Of all the reasons you might draw someone into your life, one would never be to find their faults. Putting up your defenses will inspire others to put up their offenses. Sometimes it may help to see difficult people as reminders of what you may have put others through, or to see grouchy people as those who may have chosen a more challenging life than you. When you look for what's right in others, in relationships, in yourself, and in your journey, you'll always find it. Same when you look for what's wrong. I should have never given my mother this yellow book as a gift because I swear she's picked this page 3 times. Oh, January 16th is Grandma and Grandpa's wedding anniversary. I love that. I love that, love that, love that. Grandma and Grandpa's wedding anniversary. See, I think that's so special. I love that so much. My grandparents, my Grandma Viola, who always inspires me to think about dragonflies, and every time I see dragonflies, I think of Grandma Viola. Yeah. I'm going to put Grandma Viola next to Yogi. Hey. Okay, next, we have taken our vitamins. We have exercised. We have had some water. We've done the most beautiful alliterative sentence that we've ever had. Wait a second. January 15th? It wasn't Valentine's Day? What? That's wackadoodle. That is wackadoodle. Well, I'll tell you what. That's exciting stuff. I'm learning so much about my life right now. Who is ready to breathe in some good vibes, some healthy habits of taking in positive energy, positive words with our I am statements? Are you ready? I am excited to be here. I am blessed to be here. I am filled with joy. I am ready to read. I'm so ready to read today. I have so many fun books. Are you ready? Okay. First book up is Gilbert and the Lost Tooth. Uh-oh, Gilbert lost a tooth. Oh, wait a minute. And Grandma and Nana's birthday were 28th and 28th of November. What? Really? I need confirmation and clarification. I know my dad's November 23rd. Again, we're all having a little class on us. Next thing, 28th and 29th. I mean, don't put the last four of your social up here, okay? All right, here we go. Gilbert and the Lost Tooth by Diane DeGroot. Ooh, here we go. Chapter 1, The Wiggles. Gilbert had a loose tooth. It wiggled during spelling. It wobbled when he walked, and it hurt when he bit into his sandwich. Ouch! Maybe it will fall out today, Patty said. Don't forget, put it under your pillow if it does. Patty smiled. She had a big window in her mouth. Frank and Margaret's my Nana, had windows too. Yeah, Grandma was a 28th and Nana was a 29th. Louis didn't have a window in his mouth. Louis didn't even have a loose tooth. He didn't want to hear about teeth. He wanted to play kickball. Gilbert, Louis shouted, it's your turn. Stop playing with your tooth, said, and kick the ball. Yeah, stop playing with your tooth and kick the ball. Gilbert kicked, but he missed and fell on his bottom. Ouch! Uh-oh, he said, holding his mouth. My tooth came out. Patty said, yay, Gilbert. Now the tooth fairy will come. Louis didn't say yay. He said, Gilbert, stop playing with your tooth and kick the ball. Gilbert put the tooth in his pocket. Then he kicked the ball and made a run. Everyone said, yay, except for Louis. Uh-oh. When the bell rang, Louis picked up the kickball. He picked up the soccer ball. He picked up the baseball. And he picked up something small and white. Oh no. The worries. After school, Gilbert ran home. My tooth fell out, he shouted. Let me see it, Lola said. And Gilbert reached into his pocket, but he didn't find a tooth. He found a hole. Oh no. He's got a hole in his mouth and a hole in his pocket. Gilbert ran to Mother and cried, I lost my tooth. Mother smiled and said, it's about time. Gilbert, it was very loose. No, Gilbert said. I mean, I really lost my tooth. I can't find it. I can't put it under my pillow. Mother said, maybe you can leave a note for the tooth fairy to tell her what happened. Uh-oh. Ooh, has that ever happened to you? I'm going to leave a note too, Lola said. Maybe the tooth fairy will bring me something. But you didn't lose a tooth, Gilbert said. Well, she doesn't know that, said Lola. Ooh, Lola was going to fib. It doesn't work like that. Gilbert wrote a note. Dear Tooth Fairy, I lost my tooth today. I really lost it. Can you leave something under my pillow anyway? I will be more careful next time. Thank you, your friend Gilbert. XXX. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Lola wrote a note too. That night, Gilbert put the note under his pillow, and Lola put a note under her pillow. And Louis put a small white tooth under his pillow. Louis, you can't take somebody else's tooth and expect the tooth fairy to show up. Oh my goodness. Chapter 3, The Wake Up. When the sun went down and the moon came up, the tooth fairy went to work. She packed her bag full of gifts and money. She turned on her magic tooth detector and flew, into the night. She flew over the rooftops until her tooth detector lit up. When she was right over Louis's house, it grew brighter and brighter. I found one, she said. A tooth imposter. He's an imposter. She crept into Louis's room, peeked under his pillow, and found a small white tooth. My tooth detector is always right, she said. But before she put the tooth into her bag, she looked at it closely. Then she looked at Louis snoring with his mouth open. Uh-oh. Gets me every time, I yawn. She said. Suddenly the tooth detector buzzed and beeped like crazy. It was pointing towards Gilbert's house. Can you imagine? Louis. The next morning, Gilbert looked under his pillow and found money. Mother said the tooth fairy must have seen your note. Gilbert put the money into his piggy bank. Wow, look how cute he is. Lola looked under her pillow and she found a pink toothbrush. Mother said tooth fairy must want you to take care of your teeth, Lola. Lola brushed her teeth very hard. Maybe they would come loose. That's not how it works. Don't brush your teeth really hard. That could be dangerous. You want to be gentle and thorough. Louis looked under his pillow. He didn't find money. He didn't find a toothbrush. He found a note that said, Dear Louis, I found a tooth under your pillow, but I do not think it's yours. Sometimes my tooth detector can be wrong. I will be back again when you really lose a tooth. Your friend, the tooth fairy. Oops, said Louis. At recess, Gilbert told everyone about the note he had left under his pillow. Louis wondered if he should tell everyone about the tooth he had found on the playground. He wondered so hard that he didn't see the ball coming, and it hit him, boom, right in the face. Ow! Louis cried, but then he felt something wiggly and wobbly in his mouth. My tooth is loose, he shouted, and everyone said, Yay! Even Louis. Gilbert and the Lost Tooth. That's a great book. And that book is going in my donation pile. So don't forget, if you need books for your classroom, for your camp, maybe you're babysitting this summer, and it would be fun if you brought a book with you when you went to babysit, and then you can leave the book wherever you go. I have books. Just hit me up, send me a message, and I'd be more than happy to share the books I have with you. Okay? So our second book is going to come from a really special place today. It's going to come from the same book we read yesterday, because there's so many books and stories in there. Then I have a really funny one for the last one. Okay, let's see. What kind should we do today? Ooh, I think my Aunt Cecilia is watching still. So let's read the book under No Hunting. Okay, 72. No hunting, please. Look at the bunnies. I love bunnies so much. Mr. Rabbit opened his eyes and gave a big yawn. Excuse me, sorry. He thought it seemed like the perfect day for going outside and nibbling some of the farmer's lettuces. And after that, he thought he would go and see how well the farmer's carrots were growing, and maybe have a little nibble of those as well. He popped his head out of his burrow and looked this way and that in case he saw any danger. Then he pricked up his ears and turned this way and that in case he heard any danger. I just read the same sentence twice. Finally, he sniffed the air this way and that, and in case he smelled any danger. It seemed safe, so he hopped out of his burrow. No sooner had he gone a couple of steps when, zing! A bullet whizzed by his head. Mr. Rabbit jumped back into his burrow as fast as he could, shaking with fright. See that? Whoa! Goodness! It's the rabbit hunting season, he gasped. He gathered his family of young rabbits around him and spoke to them. Now, children, listen very carefully, he said. The rabbit hunting season has begun, so you must all stay safely inside the burrow until it's over. I will go out at night and forage for food for all of us. His children looked at him in dismay. But it's lovely and sunny outside, they cried all together. We'll be very careful. But Mr. Rabbit was having none of it. He insisted that they all stay underground until the rabbit season was over. For a few days, the young rabbits amused themselves the best they could by playing chase and hide and seek. But they were becoming very bored. Finally, they decided that they were going to do something to stop the rabbit hunting themselves. First, Tom and the eldest of Mr. Rabbit's children decided he would try and stop the hunters. So when it was dark, he crept out of the burrow and made his way towards the hunter's hut. Oh no! No, no, no! Oh! Although it was night and he was sure the hunters would be asleep, he was still very scared. Soon he came to the hut. He was standing in a clearing in the woods. It was dark inside the hut, and he hoped the hunters were asleep. If I can dig some big holes, he thought, maybe they will fall into them in the morning and won't be able to get out until the hunting season is over. So he dug and he dug and he dug like he had never dug before. Soon there were holes everywhere, right outside the door to the hunter's hut. It's very smart. So, feeling very pleased with himself, but also very tired, Tom made his way back to the burrow just before it was light. When the hunters awoke, they went straight out without falling down a single hole. Poor Tom. He had dug lots of holes, all right, but the hunters had two doors, and the hunters had simply gone out the other one. Then Jenny, the second oldest of Mr. Rabbit's children, decided that she would try and stop the hunters. So when it was dark, she crept out of the burrow and made her way toward the hunter's hut. When she got there, she noticed that the window was open, so she decided to go inside. She too was very scared, but she thought about having to spend all the days in the burrow until the hunting season was over, and that gave her the courage to carry on. Inside the hut, she could see the hunters sleeping in their beds. She looked around, wondering what she could do to stop them from hunting. Then she suddenly saw the hunter's clothes lying on a chair. Quick as a flash, she hopped up to them and started nibbling at them. In no time, all the clothes were in shreds. That'll stop them, thought Jenny. They can't hunt without their clothes on. Satisfied with her night's work, Jenny made her way back to the burrow just as dawn was breaking. Sneaky. When the hunters awoke, they got straight up and went hunting. Poor Jenny, she had chewed some clothes all right, but she had only chewed some spare clothes. The hunters had gone to bed wearing their other clothes in order to be out quickly in the morning. Finally, Penelope, the youngest of Mr. Rabbit's children, said she would try and stop the hunters. "Don't be silly," said Tom to his sister. "You're far too young to be going out at night." "And anyway," said Jenny, "what could you possibly think of to stop the hunters?" "Well, I'll think of something," said Penelope, who was really quite a clever little rabbit. So that night she crept out of the burrow and made her way to the hunter's hut. The window was open, just as before, and Penelope hopped inside. She looked on the floor and she looked in the cupboards, she looked under the beds, but she couldn't think of anything to stop the hunters. "Looks like the side of Grandma's house." When she looked up and suddenly had an idea, for there on the table was a calendar showing that very day's date. Penelope hopped on the table and started turning the pages. Finally, she came to a page on the calendar that read, "Rabbit hunting season ends today." Satisfied with her work, Penelope hopped out of the hunter's hut and back home to the burrow. In the morning, the hunters woke up, rubbed their eyes, and got out of their beds. One of them glanced at the calendar. "Oh no!" he suddenly exclaimed. "Look at the date. The rabbit hunting season is over." With that, the hunters, who were too silly to realize that someone else must have turned over the pages of the calendar, packed their belongings and went home. All was peace and quiet once more, and the rabbits could hop about in the open air safely. There she is, changing the date. And there they go, walking away. Pretty silly, right? Pretty silly. Pretty silly. I didn't even realize that story was the one right before the one we read yesterday, The Mirror of Dreams. Well, you know what? 3 stories. I know the first one had multiple chapters, but still, we have to do 3 books. This, I thought, was just a funny story. We've read it before, but I thought, why not bring it back? You know, it's about something that usually exists under the water, right? So, you know how I feel. If there's a book jacket on, take the book jacket off carefully, put it to the side, and invite the book in. You guessed it, it's Clark the Shark. This is one of my favorite books. Written by Bruce Hale, illustrated by Guy Francis. Clark the Shark. Look at that. That's their school bus, the yellow submarine. In all the wide blue seas, in all the wide blue world, top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary. And all the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, the biggest and the strongest, was Clark the Shark. Clark the Shark. Clark loved school, and he loved his teacher, Mrs. Inky Dink. He loved to play upsy-downsy and spin-a-majig with his friends. Clark loved his life. I love the name Clark. "School is awesome," shouted Clark the Shark. "Less shouting, more reading," said Mrs. Inky Dink. "Lunchtime is sweet," yelled Clark the Shark. "Munch your own lunch," said his best friend Joey Mackerel. "Recess rocks," bellowed Clark the Shark. "You are playing rough, Clark," cried the other kids. So it's safe to say that Clark is pretty active. He's animated. He's got a lot of energy. I understand that. Yes, Clark loved his life with all of his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was too loud. He was too wild. He was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. After a while, no one wanted to play with Clark. No one ate lunch with him. No one sat with him at circle time. Even his best friend Joey Mackerel said, "Cool your jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." Oh, he looks so sad. I feel so bad. One day Clark asked Mrs. Inky Dink, "What's wrong with everyone?" Mrs. Inky Dink patted his fin. "Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard. And gosh, you even help too hard. But life is so exciting," said Clark. "I'm with you, Clark. There's a time and a place for everything," said Mrs. Inky Dink. "And sometimes the rule is stay cool." At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed the swing with too much zing. "Sorry," said Clark. "I forgot." "Yikes," cried Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled so good that he munched a bunch of lunches. "Sorry," said Clark. "I forgot." "We're starving," said his friends. Yikes. In class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. "Now, Clark," said Mrs. Inky Dink, "this isn't the time or place. Tell me, what is the rule?" "Stay cool," said Clark. "Hey, that rhymes," he cried. Then Clark got a big idea in his sharky head. "Maybe if I make a rhyme, I'll remember every time," he thought. The next day, he put his plan to work. In class, when lessons got exciting, Clark wanted to bounce out of his seat. Instead, he told himself, "When teacher's talking, don't go walking." And what do you know? It worked. "Attaboy, Clark," said Mrs. Inky Dink, and Clark smiled. Lessons are fun. At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. When Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, "Only munch your own lunch." And it worked again. "Way to go, Clark," said his friends. Clark grinned. Lunch is fun. You wanted to eat all the lunches? I could go for all the lunches right now. And at playtime, Clark told himself, "Easy does it. That's the way. Then my friends will let me play." And playtime was fun once more. Clark loved his life. But then a shadow fell across the playground, a ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. "It's a new kid, and he looks so scary." "Whoa, he looks scary," cried Joey Mackerel. "Swim for your lives." The squid squished the slide and snapped off the swings. "Oops, my bad," said the new kid. Oh, look at him. Everybody ran. Look at Joey Mackerel. Not so tough now. "Wait," said Clark. "He just wants to play. Let's find a way." And he swam at the new kid with all of his might, and Clark played harder than he had ever played before, upsy downsy and spin-a-majig. Why, he even made up a new game, Tail of Wumpa Lumps. "Wow, that was fun," said the new kid breathlessly as he settled down. "If you want to come to school, you've got to stay cool," said Clark. Well, look at that. That's right, Clark, said Mrs. Inky Dink. And thanks for taking care of our new classmate, Sid the Squid. Looks like they found friendship. Hooray for Clark, the shark! Everyone shouted. Hooray! Now they're cheering him on for being loud. That night Clark's mother asked, "What did you learn at school, dear?" And he said, "There's a time and place for everything," Clark said. "Sometimes you just have to stay cool." Yay! I love that book. Isn't that a good story? But sometimes a shark's got to do what a shark's got to do. Yay! 3 books, multiple stories, so much fun. One of the most amazing alliterative sentences I've ever seen. We're putting it back up. It is amazing. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who is here today, who's here every day, Sunday through Friday, who's watching us on the replay, who went over to YouTube, subscribed, and liked. I want to just say thank you so much for everything, for all your love and support and this is my favorite place to be before going to work. I'm telling you, it puts me in an amazing state of mind, and I can't do it without you. So thank you. So now we're going to go out with a big hug. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight and know that everything's going to be all right. All right, are you ready? Here we go. I am healthy. I am worthy. I am happy. I am turtly content. So, thank you so much. You're welcome. And I will see you all tomorrow's Saturday. What? I'll see you Sunday, June 6th. Okay? Have an amazing day, you guys. Happy Friday. Be good to yourself. Drink lots of water. What's up, Mark Akita? Nice to see you. See you Sunday. Have an amazing day. Love you, Aunt Cecilia. Have a great day. I love you.